So we got some overnight selling to start the day for SHIB. We actually finished yesterday above all of our moving averages, which is a great sign for SHIB. But we're still stuck in the weekend. We're still stuck in lower volume. But what I just found was absolutely the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. We talked about this yesterday. It's gotten even worse since that time. I'm very convinced that we're going to have a short squeeze moving forward. But I do want to remind people of just a couple things here. So if you guys are new or haven't already, show your support for the channel down below. Hit that subscribe button, that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So right now, when we're looking at SHIB, I don't think I got a chance to talk about this yesterday, but we're actually fighting this trend right here. You guys can see that we tried to once again get above it yesterday, did not do so, and right now the bottom of our trend actually sits. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I'm not on my Mac very often, so I got to remember what the different codes are for this. But you guys can see where the bottom of our trend lies, right? It's all the way down at about 40118. So if we get a true rejection here and we start to move down, this might be where we're headed towards. We talked about obviously a potential retest of this longer term trend, did not get that. So if we do kind of chop around, if the market isn't making these more aggressive moves, if we aren't seeing this confidence from the market, that could be where we're headed. But I will say this, retail optics are very high right now. There's a lot of interest for the crypto market. It's actually been ascending over the course of the weekend. And what's interesting is we've seen whale accumulation across the crypto space. If you guys missed my ADA video, we saw Ethereum whales just go absolutely berserk over the last 48 hours. And it's very clear right now people are trying to load up and prepare for, again, what might be a very explosive week. I think we're going to have a big shift in terms of institutional money with this new confidence now that the Fed has basically injected into the market. You're probably going to see institutional players buying and buying and buying. That won't be a very surprising thing at all. So obviously what we need to do over the course of the weekend is just show some conviction, some resilience. Again, we dropped from basically $260 billion in trading volume down to $133 billion. That's pretty low, all things considered, but obviously tracks for a normal weekend. Shiba Inu, $165 million in trading volume over the last 24 hours. So obviously very down significantly from that, almost $500 million range like we were talking about. Now, we obviously did talk about Shiba Inu short interest yesterday, but guys, it's gotten absolutely ridiculous over the last 24 hours. You guys can see there is right now a 50% imbalance to the short side on this long short ratio, which is the most ridiculous imbalance I have ever seen in my life. I've seen some ones for XRP before that I thought were bad. No, this is insane. This means right now, if you look at it, there is basically 66% of the open interest in the market for Shiba Inu is on the short side. So that means right now there is actually $120 million worth of short positions open on Shiba Inu. What do we think is going to happen when price starts moving? It's very simple. It moves very aggressively, right? We tend to get these squeezes. We tend to get these poppy moments in the crypto market. And again, I'm not saying it's going to happen today. We need higher volume. We need, obviously, Ethereum to continue to show momentum. We need retail conviction and confidence. Luckily, it has been high for SHIB. Obviously, we don't have access to the whale data for Shiba Inu anymore. Unfortunately, Into the Block changed to Pantera or whatever it is, and they said that we don't have access to the same information. But there is a lot of buzz going on right now around the crypto market, and that is when SHIB tends to perform its best. I did want to remind everybody we're still on the bullish side of stochastic RSI, which is a great sign there. Obviously on the weekly, where we just saw that flip take place. So we're at this spot right now where SHIB is kind of building towards this breakout like we've been talking about and waiting towards. Now, what I will say is, again, don't twist my words. I'm not saying it's going to happen for sure. We're at a spot where all the data is conducive for this, right? The setup is perfect for this, but we still need continuity. We still need retail confidence. We need to see the things that we had been seeing in weeks past and not last week. Last week sucked. The week before, a lot better, right? So that's kind of where we're at. We'll obviously see what happens here as we get through the weekend, but Monday is going to be the big day that we need to pay attention to. We have some macro data coming over the course of the week. Again, I expect it to be a very high volume week, a lot of volatility. And again, things have just been set up for a very volatile week for Shiba Inu as well. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.